Welcome back. Finally, we've almost gotten through the setup hell of our little competitive, quote unquote competitive segment that we're going to be doing for our charity event here. I will be joined by professional caster extraordinaire Beater, who doesn't actually know any YouTubers, so this is going to be fun for him.
Yeah, I know a bunch about 6v6, and that is the only thing in my life that I care about. And then some people
Good
do
enough?
things on YouTube. Like, sure, maybe that's the thing that happened. Well,
You know
I'll
some
try
of
my
these people.
best.
Surely you know about CJ. You've heard of him before, right?
Yeah, because you play sixes.
There you go. Exactly. So that's good enough. I mean, but this is not going to be your average sixes matchup because there is an incentive that if you donate during the segment, every single donation during the segment, you can influence the game. If you donate $15, a little spire will appear in the map that has physics and can be knocked around. If you donate $25, it's going to be a full-size spire that just spawns somewhere in the map and acts like a normal rock. If you add another $5 on top of either of those donations, you can even choose whom to spawn the spire on top of, so they get stuck in the rock for a while. So if you want to donate and actually influence the game, sabotage one team or help out the other, now is your good chance to do that because you can really mess with people when you spawn the correct spires in the
Yeah, I
correct
told
times
you
and
this
places.
earlier, but this is basically the plot of the Hunger Games, right? Where you can
It
just
definitely is.
donate money to give your own guys an unfair advantage.
Or, give the enemy team a disadvantage. Let's quickly talk about which players we're actually gonna have playing here, because we have a quote unquote star-studded roster. I mean, there's people here you might recognize, even if some of them haven't shown and we're still trying to figure out subs. For the main part, we have the hold on, I need to look at these teams again. So we have the team Irish Wristwatch, which is an absolute tongue twister on the blue side,
Yeah,
which
I was
is
with what?
consists of
That's
yeah,
what's gonna be.
consists of Woolen, Strife, Shork, Ramit, BB, and Matt, who will be joining them very shortly. And then on the other side, you have the super cool dudes, the super duper cool dudes, which are Avo, Mort, Chloe Mew, CJ Orange Glazer, and the legendary JPEG himself. So, do you want a team to root for? Pick it now. You know what? Matter of fact, we should do a freaking bet in the chat. Let people gamble their points for it. And
Yeah,
I'm sure some mod is going to get on that now that I've said it. So that's going to be really fun, in my opinion. I think we should do it map wise. So vote on which team will win the first map of CP Process as the players are getting ready to join the game. And oh man, it's going to be good stuff.
yeah,
I'm
I'm
excited for
digging the
this.
map choices because they're all. It's going to be process, snake water, and clear cut, which is basically the maps with the highest skyboxes and where like you can just jump way up in there. So if there's like a random spire in the skybox, you can actually probably get to it, right? Or you can
You
maybe
can
build
probably
a
stand on it, yeah.
staircase of
Use it
spires.
as your advantage. I remember a legendary clip from when we once did this a few years ago. I think we played Batwater, and we had a bunch of spires spawned in pregame, and we had a sniper just stand on top of one of the spires, and there was like this insane jump that CJ and I think CJ was on a demo and his medic. I think it was Raptor actually on the medic. They did like this
Yeah,
insane jump out of Batwater first with like the stickies, like an 8 sticky jump or whatever, Ubered. Oh, no, with a quick fix, right? Yeah. And the sniper just hit Raptor out the air. It was quite something.
yeah. Who was that?
So
Was it Woolen or was it?
I was thinking Murloc. Murloc Ellie goes by Murloc Ellie now. Yeah,
Okay,
doesn't really play that much TF2 anymore, but still, it's quite something.
yeah,
So yeah,
it's
the
a
players are in. So if they want to go, we're good to go. I think.
yeah. This is a TV delay 0 for once, so we're actually seeing things in real time. Normally in serious games, we have a bunch of delays and like kill feeds and all sorts of advanced stuff. None of that here. We just have like a power hungry admin who's like just itching to put down random spires. And if you just look at process, there's like a lot of open spaces that definitely are in need of a good spire, which will make
Oh
the
yeah.
map better. So definitely looking forward to that. And
Let's see once those players start to go. Uh, Obviously we've relayed it. We've relayed it to them, so it's only about a matter of time until these players decide that we should go. We should definitely pester them about it as much as we possibly can. We gotta start here. All right. I I wonder how this is gonna go because it's always impossible to predict. Because as soon as one on their team just decides, hey, I'm just gonna like screw over their medic and I'm just gonna donate $30 and spawn a spire on top of them,
yeah,
it's It's always worth the money, maybe.
Yeah, like you can
But
get out of the spire by killing yourself, obviously, but then you have to kill yourself, and nobody wants to do that.
or you can. I think we've set it up so that the spire will despawn after 10 seconds, so you can just
Oh,
wait
okay,
10 seconds.
okay.
They're not spawned. They're not trapped forever because that would be a bit unfair. But yeah, it's quite
Do you
something.
think could it actually work as armor for the medic?
I
It's
mean,
sort of like
suppose, yeah.
being stuck in a dispenser where you're just invincible if you're like in the hitbox completely.
I guess you wouldn't be able to get shot. Yeah, there is an opportunity there occasionally.
Yeah, I really want to see if they can actually like make some sort of tactical use out of it. Also, like imagine if you could drop spells as well. That would just be the greatest thing.
Oh, that's the next level. That's for next year. That's
Yeah. That's my
we're gonna go full Hunger Games on it.
yeah.
Exactly.
the only input I'm gonna give you. Add spells.
I think it's the thing that's gonna need some more plugins, but yeah, that's definitely possible. That could be like just straight up make it the Hunger Games. That seems like it could be pretty fun. But yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Can we like add random robot dogs or whatever they do?
Or add tanks and
yeah,
like
firewalls.
MBM tanks. They'll just start like driving across the map, running people over. Drop a weapon supply cache, like spawn somebody a Valve rocket launcher or something.
Yeah,
Hey,
extra
look at
armor.
that, they're going.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, let's see how horribly this is going to go. As there's already a spire in red choke and blue choke, so that's a good start. As the teams try to make their way forward, they have to go through sewer. They have no choice but to go somewhere
Other way,
else.
buddy.
or PC, I suppose. That's also possible. Strive is going to be the first player to make his way to mid here.
Oh,
and
he's got the position.
The other spire. He's got a great position up there. Nobody is even remotely aware of his whereabouts right now. The man is just chilling up on that spire as
he tried to jump, but there was just like a random invisible. They still haven't spotted him, by the way.
He's still just waddling behind them. Oh, he got spotted out. Okay, JPEG got him. Looks like this mid fight has actually been won by the super duper cool dudes. As Woolen is the only player left alive running for his life, gets taken down by the 300 ping Australian. And there we are.
That's the
mid
scariest
hasn't
thing
capped,
in
but
the
you know.
universe. Yeah, I like that the map has all of a sudden become a lot more like long-winded because you have to go around the choke. The choke is
There's no choke. Yeah, there's no quick travel route between mid.
It's absolutely golden seeing Short do a perfect fast rollout and then just like hitting his head against the wall. Because they called it. It was great. All right.
It's very unfortunate.
Yeah, we got a full Uber ad.
They have a full Uber, and they also capped a second already, so they might be ruined to go into last year with Chloe on the sniper as well. She cannot get the shots she needs to though.
They were so
deep. The Uber does come out though. How are they going to accomplish much with it? I mean, it's a solo Uber on the scout. The sentry has not even been taken down yet. Matter of fact, it might just... Okay, it didn't quite kill the medic. And it looks like Red Team is doing a decent job at getting on the point here, but there is enough cap time denial. JPEG is pretty much the only one left alive, and while he is proficient against 3 people, one of them being a medic, this could be a bit tough. He might buy a bit of time, but second has already been capped.
He actually gets the Uber force out of the medic. That's really good.
Wow.
He still hasn't died, by the way.
Oh
my god. Poor Strike. Oh, Strike just taunts. He's like, I give up.
He's done with it. Can't have it. Can't have it at all. Meanwhile, we have BB on the sniper now as well. He did just get a kill onto Evo, so it's going to open up a bit of ground for his team here as... Well, there's not really a choke point that he can watch. Oh, finally, the Spire's
there you go. Oh,
never mind, it's back again. And now Woolen is trapped. Woolen is trapped inside the Spire. No, poor guy. Okay. No, he's still trapped. He can't get out.
Oh, man. Right. And our admin is just absolutely trolling them right now. Oh, Soda's in with the market garden. Actually gets onto the medic, hits him with 2 rockets. So there you go, Strike.
Done. He gets what he needs to, and that's all he needed to do. Get that medic there. Now, obviously, Blue Team are going to have to keep Ramit safe here as well, and they're certainly bleeding a couple of players. Versity's going to try to hold off both of these scouts. It just gets absolutely demolished. But the rest of his team have flanked around to mid, and they're going to be cleaning up from IT a bit here, maybe. They're gonna have to actually back up because the back cap is underway.
The scout's already on last.
Nobody dare to block it either. That's gonna be the first round, going the way of the super cool dudes. The super duper cool dudes, my bad. I can't get that wrong.
Get it right, man.
Super important. Aha.
Yeah. We told you this name at least once, so you should know it by now. Alright, let's see where the Spire... Okay, this is Spire and Choke again. So let's see if Strife's gonna do the fast rollout. And okay, he actually learned. He didn't go for it.
He knew that was probably what's gonna happen here. We also have a bunch of donations come in, so I'm assuming those spires are going to be fulfilled soon. Strife is already in IT, destroys Evo, and again gets destroyed by Chloe in return. Chloe also just hits Shork as well on this mid-fight. Ramet already died, and I don't even know when. So this is already
just a natural
foregone
state of
conclusion.
Ramet.
Yeah, he's already probably dropped the Uber somehow as well. Versity is still in trying to fight this though. Maybe he can get a single kill, or at least buy a little bit of time for his team.
He's gonna climb the spire.
Can't get out of there, buddy. You're stuck.
Oh, the spire's sinking too for some reason. That's so weird.
I guess it's physics enabled. Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. Like, that's why you can get stuck in them.
There's one right there. Ramet is standing on top of the spire, just taunts the bombing soldier. CJ can't get the kill he needs to there. Ramet still stays alive, but with that dis ad, it's gonna be Strife just destroys more.
This rocket jumped off his head midair.
Beautifully done. Oh, there's a spire right on top of Strife, as was proposed in the donation. He was stuck in that for a bit, and now he has to pay penance. Anyway, his team in the meanwhile has cleaned up these players wonderfully. There's only a couple alive.
Oh, Chloe's gonna need to hit the nuttiest shot. There's
and
no way,
I don't
right?
think she's gonna be able to. She's getting panned.
Oh, the
down
double
by
pan.
Woolen. Oh my god, Woolen! The double pan. Unbelievable.
Man's cooking. Oh, Soldier's gonna come in
get
there.
the kill here. Oh, CJ's have to follow up as well. They do manage to nuke down Ramet at the very least. They both pay with their lives, but they do manage to pick up that crucial frag, putting themselves at less of a disadvantage.
JPEG's trying to go through the choke by climbing the spire. It looks like he's not quite going to be able to. He's on the soda popper, which not that good. Oh my god, he's still not dead. There we go. Finally, ends up dying.
He's elusive.
Shotgun soldier.
Man, all right. Well, it looks like the Irish have stabilized a little bit here. Chloe's going to get another shot onto Versity there. Woolen is in on last as well. Can't fight 4 people at once. That's a bit ambitious, so he won't be able to. But BB is on the spy, and he is in behind. And
yeah, he's just going to go right now. There's a heavy. Oh, it gets the soldier instead.
Gets on the soldier instead, and might even be able to at least elude them for a little longer. They're aware of his whereabouts. But if he can somehow avoid getting shot, never mind, he's dead. Alright, fair enough.
Yeah, that was just a random spray pattern from the heavy. Eventually gets him down. There you go. It's actually a soldier.
Yeah.
I think CJ is just like, oh my god, I'm not on medic. I can like kill theirs. I'm going right now.
Well, he has to contend with Strife on the other end, though. His mirror matchup here, because Strife is trying to pretty much do the same, make stuff happen as the soldier. As Chloe is still on the sniper as well. Gets a bit of spam, but it feels... Yeah, it looks like they're aware. Ramet might want to take this in. The quicker they move, the better. They still have the spy on BB as well, so they might have to, wait for him to do something. Strife actually is going to jump in, and he gets onto the medic. Oh my lord, okay. BB is there as well to decloak, gets the heavy down. That's a bit of cap time being put down now. Free player is dead. This is going to be an easy round for the Irish to convert, if they so choose. JPEG is the last bastion here for the super cool dudes, and they won't be able to protect that point any longer.
Yeah, tactically had an Ubrad, didn't push, jump in, kill the medic, then they push, and they win. That's going to be 1-1. Let's see if the choke's going to be open.
Evenly matched up just how I like it. Wonderful. Yeah, let's see how this third round is going to go. It looks like the chokes are open this time, but sewers have been closed off instead, so...
Soldier even took the chance.
Stripe really wanted to go there. He really wanted to go into sewer, but he couldn't do it.
He learned from the first 2 rounds.
Nobody saw him, though. He's going to get onto Glazer. He does get onto Orange. Take him down. That's a beautiful frag to have, as a short Versity get picked up on the other side, but they've already lost CJ and Mort as well for the super cool dude, so now they're going to have to make something happen here as the Spire spawns on the middle point, and it looks like Evo... it looks like he was stuck, but he's just standing there, trying to hold off maybe Strife, or at the very least somebody else, as Chloe is there for a bit of backup. If she hits this shot, it would be quite nutty. Unfortunately, Woolen is there too.
I was so busy looking at the Spire mid, I was like, why isn't there a Spire on this mid? It makes it so much better, just objectively better. Oh, Ramet is going to need some help. Strife jumps in, actually gets to him. Ramet, he's going to need to do a bunch of surfing. He does, but...
That's a big Spire in the skybox, I think? Yeah, that's a big Spire in the skybox. Cool. If you ever look at the sky, you'll see it. Unfortunately...
I don't see it.
Doesn't... Maybe you have skyboxes disabled in your config, that's probably why.
You need to go out of the map?
Jack could see it. It's just like outside of the map. It's like really weird, but it's the ultimate Spire, and that's all that matters. Anyway, while that was going on, it looks like CJ's team has somehow managed to win this mid fight, and at least put down a bit of cap time. As Shork is now on the sniper, trying to maybe catch off some of these players. I mean, he doesn't really get a big sight line across mid, and everybody's just hiding on the point. What he does have is his soldier buddy waiting in IT as well.
Oh, Stripe Steep actually goes for the sniper, but didn't get the market gun on him, but hey, no spoon, no need for that. Just two rockets on the medic. No, gonna end up cratering. But yeah, I like this Spire.
Pan kill. Oh man, it's hard. It's so hard to follow this. There's so much going on.
Well, there's 3 pan kills so far this game, at least from Woolen.
Okay.
That's the
There's an
important
Uber out of Orange. He just Ubers JPEG, probably just to keep himself and his scout alive here, as JPEG desperately tries to hit anybody. Woolen barely just dies, but Orange gets taken down as well, so no heals now. JPEG is gonna have to make the most of that soda popper as his soldier backups come in. They manage to take down BB. To start with, Versity gets destroyed as well, and suddenly this fight is turning in their favor. Never mind,
no!
Both Ramet and JPEG. They're
Wait,
both
Ramet actually survives. That was great.
Wow. Yeah, that was actually a good one for him. He manages to evade JPEG a little bit longer, but now he's getting pincered by both scouts.
He hasn't even seen the second one, I don't think.
Oh man.
Yeah, he wasn't getting out of it. I do love it. That was basically a smoke bomb for Ramen, just hiding in the Spire for a while. It's been taken down. I can't get over how good the Spire on mid is, though. Like, that should just be a thing.
It makes everything, but I've been saying this for years. The Spire is like the definition, the epitome of competitive TF2, as Woolen walks in and destroys Orange and also Mort together with Strife, so that's a good combo right there. Chloe taken down as well just for, you know, the afternoon pickup there. Let's follow up on CJ as well. Just JPEG left now to try and fight these guys. Strife is going ham with the shotgun as he's trapped in a Spire. JPEG immediately using that to his advantage. He's got the soda popper ready as well. Finally, he gets focused down.
Yeah, Strife is on the jumper and the shotgun, so, you know, his main class is Scout, so I guess he just decided to keep playing Scout even though he's on Soldier. He's just like, I just have extra hit points. That's all that's changed for me.
Yeah. Making the most of it. As more Spires spawn, CJ is now trapped inside of a big rock. He can look at people, but people don't know he's there.
Oh, it just hit him from
off guard. We'll be able to maybe get onto the combo here, at the very least cause a bit of ruckus. A bit of distraction. The Pyro helped out as well, but unfortunately it's only Orange and JPEG left, and I think if JPEG wants to live here, he's gonna have to escort his medic out as Strife jumps in with the shotgun, manages to gun him down, and JPEG gets cleaned up as well. Mort, the only player now trying to maybe contest this point a little bit. He does the jump, he gets a few rockets onto Ramet, but does not manage to kill him as the Spire comes in to protect Ramet even more.
Yeah, he cocoons. He was actually cut off by a Spire. It's pretty funny. You look, he's going to Uber in now. There's a Pyro trying to hold him back, but just will immediately shots him down. No problem. 2 alive. It's a Heavy and a Engineer. Those are good defensive classes, but they just can't get to the point in time. And that's going to be 2-1. So a bit of a comeback here coming in here for the Irish wristwatch. Yep.
Irish wristwatch.
Irish wristwatch.
I think you have to like say the words weirdly in order to be able to say that quickly. What is it with the English language, man? Anyway, this mid looks like IT is going to be blocked off on both sides.
Oh,
and
the double Spire. It's like a full nipple. Like a full chest
Spire.
on mid.
Yeah, Twin Spire is set up on mid here. Let's see how the teams use this to advantage. It definitely blocks off a lot of sight lines with the tiny Spire on the point as well underneath. Gonna be very interesting. It's more of like a ring mid now. On corridors. Mort gets destroyed.
Oh my god, Strife!
Oh my god! CJ as well. He picks up 2
for
1 with the
god.
direct hit.
Strife just murdered everyone.
When he gets shot down by Orange. Red team seems to have opted for just not having a medic now. But Orange does a great job on the sniper. He's up 2 kills now on this mid already. So honestly, maybe they don't even need the medic, as Avo is pulling a bit of distraction on the backside. And Versity and Woolen are standing up on that Spire that is ever so slightly tilting back and forth, as Woolen has now gotten himself stuck inside it.
They can get the drop on this sniper very easily.
Pick up that kill.
Oh, they don't know. How do they not know? This is points capping. They just don't care. It's like, yeah, you cap that. You have half AP. We don't care.
Yeah, you know, he's like below them or whatever. 3 dimensions. It's pretty hard to.
They drop down now, and all the players coming in to help.
Woolen is still stuck in his Spire, by the way. He did pipe down Avo, who was harassing him, but I don't think anybody knows that he's actually chilling up there. He might just start piping people as best he can.
Yeah, he's just raining down random
okay. Orange finally found him, and They manage to take him out of his misery, really. And I think this choke might actually be traversable. It looks like CJ is trying his best to get past the Spire. Maybe.
Yeah, the invisible walls up there are so janky. Strife trying to see if he can get some more kills. It is, of course, worth noting that a scout can get one shot by the direct hit if he's close enough. So you want to be careful with that. Soldiers also, you don't want to jump in too much. Zeke is actually going to see if he can wrap around. He can't. Going to get taken down. And looks like that's a pretty successful hold, even though Mort has the Uber ad.
Oh, well. What is this going to turn into? What's all this then, huh? They're gonna go through sewer here on the side of blue, and they're probably gonna catch. Oh, never mind. Yeah, they're gonna catch him off guard by just making them force. However, Ramit isn't up on his Uber yet, and he's already pretty dangerously low, so he's gonna have to back off here, hide behind his mini sentry engineer, and the pyro and short that's gonna try to keep him alive. Now they have their own Uber as Versity and Strife pay for their lives, trying to maybe contend a little bit.
Oh,
Ramit's
the engineer Uber.
Escort the engineer in. He's looking for people to punch, but he doesn't find anything. The medic is going to be the target, and he gets the crit Frontier Justice onto Mort. So that's that taken care of. CJ is going to pick up the engineer and mini sentry, but is that enough? We'll have to see about that as the fight unfolds. No medics on either side, though. No heals, which means it's a pure DM fest, and Shork has 1 HP. He's somehow still alive. Okay, he's finally dead. It looks like it's gonna be, yet again, the super duper cool dudes that win this fight as Strife hides out in the mid. Probably stuck inside the Spire.
Say hides out. He's trapped, man. Oh my god, how did you get that high?
I think he surfed his own jump together with the rockets from CJ and Chloe.
Yeah, he's on the medic, he gets the medic. That's the most incredible wraparound. Wow. The back cap, though.
Is it gonna matter? Yeah, the back cap is already underway. So much cap time on the last 2 scouts harassing the point. They just barely keeping them off with the pyro. Just ever so slightly. They have something to restabilize here with you know, a bit of Uber advantage now. If they keep Woolen alive here as well, who's now swapped to medic, CJ can't harass him. This could be good for them. They have a chance to certainly come back out.
No way, Stripe gets the medic again.
Oh,
there was like 5 players trying to kill him. Unreal, man.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm speechless. I don't know what to say.
Like, that shouldn't happen.
Yeah, I mean, once, sure. Twice.
Yeah, the first one was incredible. This one was impossible. It was just dumb.
Oh my goodness. Well, it's certainly going to keep his team in the fight here as, well, the Irish desperately try to make their way into sewer that is currently being held down by 3 people, with one of them standing in the corner on top of a Spire. Versity gets nuked down. It's just Ramit and Woolen here. They're actually going to use the Uber to try and bust this open. They can get the sniper at the very least. Maybe also get onto the medic if they have enough loaded. Ramit, it's going to be on you to take down Mort here. At the very least, it's going to be Woolen that actually gets the saw. And they managed to maybe get a bit of cap time on mid, as there's a back cap on second already. Avo is trying.
Yeah, he's on 14 HP though, so I think the spy didn't uncloak in time. That's unfortunate. BB unable to get there in time. Versus is going to clean up though. Everything else has been cleaned up on the other side of the map as well. So it will be a recap. So no going all the way back to last. No more complete back cap. But Orange, he's just trying to find a good angle. There's more and more
pretty
this
hard
map.
With all these spires. Yeah, he only has 1 door to go through, and even that is covered by a spire halfway. So
yeah,
he's really
these
not
fools.
accomplishing much.
Yeah, these fools thought this was going to be a good sniper map, but that's changing by the minute as more spires get at it.
The dynamic changes very, very drastically. Strife is trying his hand at a bit of counter sniping here as well, seeing if he can maybe get some of those shots that he's looking for. And they're certainly doing a great job at holding on to second. Now Orange gets taken down, and a lot of players are very low here in sewer. Shork is going to chase them out. Actually manages to get the kill onto both Mort and Chloe. Oh boy.
I want to point out there's only one tiny choke open right now for everyone. You have to go through the shutter door. That's the only way you can get to the enemy.
This is basically just Turbine now. There's only one shutter door choke point. CJ is going to jump around onto the point. Can't get anywhere near Woolen though. Gonna get denied by Shork as well, so he just opts to jump on top of the Spire like you should as Strife tries to shoot him. Yeah, this Spire offers him a lot of cover. He's gonna try to jump Strife maybe, or just a health pack. He's gonna
gets up to Woolen.
Wow. Oh my god, Woolen gets the saw on him instead as the headshot from Strife comes in simultaneously. What is going on? Strife gets another nice shot onto JPEG there as well. Looks for a way to go and finds out it's only sewer, baby. As the Uber comes out of Woolen, he's gonna take his team into sewer here. Drops Ramit. but the pyro is all he needs. Shork chasing down this soldier with the hammer. Can he get the kill he so desperately looks for? No, he's gonna have to run away. And
Orange Glazer got a
stay
really
alive.
nice kill there as well. Just walked behind the Uber. So now the pyro's going to come out here, see if he can just take on the entire team by himself. He is reflecting a lot, not quite enough. There's people. Yeah, they're just going to have to go through the only choke that's open.
Oh, that's all we need to do. This really has turned into a completely different map if you just take away a single choke point. And by a single, I mean all of them but one. There's another Uber. Woolen is just... He's been getting so many saws and building so much that he's just going to use it again into sewer here. Unfortunately, Red has an Uber as well, and Mort hasn't had to use it just yet. So unless he drops within the next 5 seconds, they might use this into mid. There you go. To see if they can take some ground back here. Now, Woolen is dead, so they're going to have to run away. Shork might be able to keep him at bay.
Yeah, there was a double scout Uber, and Orange got caught in a mini spire. He just couldn't navigate it. The Uber did not quite as good as they might have hoped, but they actually get a lot of work done. It's only Versity that's alive, and he's going to be on the spire here on mid. Looks like he wants to take the fight against Orange Glazer, but Orange Glazer. But Orange Glazer has kind of been nuking everyone. It's a bit of a terror. Finally gets down there.
Just been causing a bit of a ruckus there, as now the rest of his team following up with the heavy. Again, this guy's got 300 ping, so he will shoot you around 3 corners. You better watch out for that if he's on heavy. Avo is gonna miracle some stuff here, but at the very least, he's gonna be, you know, being a bit of a cornerstone for his team to rally around. That being said, they're gonna have to heal up here in the sewer. Versity is standing right on top of them, on top of that spire, trying to hold them down. Strife puts stickies on the door as well. It's the only way they can go! So what are they gonna do? They have to get through there. They do have the Uber, so they might very well use that, as they actually slip in a little bit of a Ramit there, who just gets to drop
died. That's really big. It's gonna mean he's down. And Woolen builds Uber very effectively there, by just taking down Orange. I'm just gonna Uber in. See if they can clear out the heavy first. There you go. Now they're going to make it out through the only door that's open to them. But CJ, he was just waiting for them. The CJ sniper.
It's just the amount of class switching it is. I love to see it. This is exactly what... This is what Sixes should have been. People just doing what they want to do. It's fun. Oh, man. That being said, I think we need to switch up the spires here a little bit. It's getting... There's just a choke point after choke point. It's getting a bit stale. They need to have at least one more option to go, man. They can only go through sewer. That's absurd.
Is there a way to get a sniper all the way up onto the spire? I don't think there is. Like, no, the medic can't.
No, it's not easily, no.
Oh, you can actually make it through. You can actually make it through.
Just barely, though. You gotta be quite cheeky about it. Yeah, we're just gonna jump on top of that choke spire, see if he can maybe rain down some terror here. Unfortunately, he's only got 5 people looking at him, as the rest of his team is in sewer. And it looks like they're maybe getting ready for a bit of a push, but Woolen almost has his Uber, and Mort isn't anywhere close yet, so it's going to be a bit tough. Avo is going to be sent in instead to cause a bit of a distraction, potentially, allowing his team to take some ground. Or just wait for the Uber, you know? That's also possible. They use the Uber on the side of Woolen, and he's got pretty much nobody to heal.
CJ's just stuffing this so hard.
Oh, man.
This is brutal. Look at that. Just goes out, all of them gone. It's basically like watching an Uber on like Badwater first. Just getting shoved down by the pyro over and over again.
Talk about parking the bus. There's the Uber out of Mort. He finally manages to not drop one and actually use it. They take down Short, they take down Woolen, they roll it over into kill on BB as well, and the back cap is certainly going to be not fast enough for Strife. He's going to have to come back and see if he can do something here. He does have Ramit
needs to
as
kill
well.
all of them.
Oh, he does get a couple of, maybe a bit of a splash on Mort there. Does take him down ultimately, so they manage to pick up the medic, but it's not enough. The last cap is already underway. That's a 2-2.
Hit rolling effort there from Ramen, but not quite enough. Everyone else just ignored. The medic and just went to last and capped it out.
Yeah.
With the smart. All right. We got the Spire on the flat ground. The choke is open right now. We'll see. So Doc is just desperately like flying around, placing down spires. And we actually have some fast rollouts. Well,
yeah.
Failed rollouts.
Strife is already in the red team sewer here. Nobody's even remotely aware. He gets onto more, gets one rocket, gets the second one too. Beautifully done. As CJ now takes down Ramit. That's not going to be enough to respond to here though. They just have to keep Woolen safe. BB's in the choke as the sniper, gets taken down by the scout though. Woolen now left alone trying to fend off against the scout. He does just get the saw on him. That guy has 300 ping, so hit reg is going to be a bit wild. Woolen with a full Uber, but nobody to heal as Strife is in behind, and Ramit has just now spawned.
You
He's
can
gonna
really
just
tell
meet up with
Woolen
his
is a
friend.
spy main. He's got so many melee kills. It's kind of
He
crazy.
does a great job at it. It's fucking wild. That's insane. Oh no, Strife has eyes on Mort. JPEG is there to try and help him out. And it looks like he might be able to keep him safe, but Strife has... He's smelt the blood. He saw Mort, and you know what that means. We might see a meme spoon in the chat, and then by chat I mean kill feed within the next 5 seconds. He's got a fast rollout into mid. Oh, close one. Doesn't quite get the meme spoon though. Can't get the rockets onto Mort here either. He's gonna be taken care of as Short takes down Chloe. Was probably trying to do the same on the other side. Evo is still in as well, and alive. People just can't hit somebody who's teleporting across the map, apparently.
Yeah, Ramad went in just gung-ho. Didn't wait for anyone on his team, just went in, tried to take on the wall by himself, and just died. Man, mid looks so empty now without all the spires. I've gotten used to it. Now I'm like, where's all the geometry?
Yeah, there's like so
Oh
little
my
stuff
god,
going
BB
on.
is taking down
Beautiful
players.
shot. That being said, it's not going to be enough for his team to go off of. They certainly have the heals and the players advantage right now. Strife gets onto CJ. Beautiful, you love to see it. The meme spoon is in full play. Absolutely wonderful.
He
This
even
might
hit
just be
him
enough.
with the air shot, but it just wasn't enough to stop him.
God.
He was just too close.
Come on, BB, another shot onto Chloe there. Avo is the only player really left in mid right now. JPEG is there to maybe help out a bit. He's got the heals from Mort, but there's just so much of an opposing force they're dealing with here. It's gonna be hard for them to really hang on. BB gets the close range shot onto Avo as well. What is up with this guy? He's unlocked. JPEG is trying his best to try and hold this down. Maybe he's fighting Strife, gets hit once. BB takes him down as well. CJ on the spy though.
Oh my god.
No, he's not gonna be able to get in before the Uber is popped off, and BB is just going bonkers right now. He's on a 6 kill streak on the sniper
Chloe
right now.
goes down as well. Stripes kind of dialed this in.
This is a roll. Look at the Irish go. They're just rolling it forward unbelievably fast. Just momentum.
Oh, that was brutal. Just murdered the medic there. Like, I don't understand. How did Evo do that on 300 ping? Just perfectly juggled the medic and then killed him.
He must be, you know, acclimated to playing on that ping, because it's truly hilarious what he's being able to pull off here.
Yeah.
That being said, we see a bit of cap time come in. Stripe actually slips past. Looks like they did see him, but he's causing everybody to look back. So now's the time. If somebody wants to go in, he
almost
might.
out of there.
He almost lived. Almost. Oof.
Pretty smart. All right. They might just try to move out. They have the double pick, so this is a pretty good time to go for it. Woolen trying to get all the sauce. He gets one, but not quite enough, and then Version just lags about. And he's going to end up just running out of there. The chase is on. They're not waiting for the Spire cap or anything. They just want to get right in here. They have to be careful before forward spawn. It looks like they barely avoid that issue. So now they're just desperately trying to get the Spy as well. Or one of them. There you go.
Oh.
Gets both of them.
And so much for that form of momentum, as now the Irish are left with a single sniper in Choke, who is trying to take on CJ, who is immediately obviously jumping forward, playing his actual main, the Demo Man. So that's quite something to see.
Yeah.
Oh, Chloe's just gonna actually bomb it fast. Almost gets the spoon onto Woolen as well. Nice rocket, nice second rocket. Taking down Woolen here. Huge for their team. I mean, Short taken down as well as BB. This is gonna be pretty crucial for the super duper cool dudes if they can keep this rolling and not lose their medic here. If Mort can stay alive and use his Uber
or
at the correct
it's in
time.
Aspire, so they're gonna
Orange
be
trapped
pushing.
in Aspire as well. Oh.
Yeah, so they're gonna be a man down in this push. It's gonna be a bit iffy for them, but hopefully he can actually get in time. Okay, he's been released from the Aspire. He's gonna come in and help. He dies immediately, but I think he did some damage. Siege's on the point, not quite enough to cap it out though. The respawners are too strong. JPEG's going to be the last one to die, and anyone else trying to move in have long since changed their minds. So you're holding on here, Sonny. It's still 2-2.
Somehow, yeah, it's still so equal. I'm very impressed that these teams turned out to be so equal, especially with like some really good players on either team as well. But I guess it was very, very balanced at the end of the day, and let's hope that this continues into the next maps as well. Maybe one of them can actually take it home here. Versity bumps into CJ, doesn't notice though. And CJ is actually going to be able to sneak into last year as the spy. If he can get a crucial stab here onto, say, Ramid, that would be quite huge for him.
Is CJ going for like the full class bingo? Like just play every single class.
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
I think that's what he's doing.
He's certainly getting there. I mean, he's now in secret. He's uncloaked. Nobody's on last anymore except for Woolen on the heavy and Shork on the soldier. And both of them are going to be watching point. Versity spawns as well, so CJ's going to bide his time a little bit more. Looks like it's actually going to go... Yeah, like, with the meanwhile, the Irish are actually trying to push out second here. They're doing a decent job. They've taken down Free already. Mort is dangerously low as well. He gets taken down by Strife. It's only JPEG really protecting this point. Chloe just now spawning. CJ, if you want to move, now's the time. He can't get onto Woolen because Woolen knows how to turn around and not get backstabbed. He is a spy main after all.
Yeah, he stood with his back up against the wall there. Like a real spy main. He knows how that works. You know?
In the meantime,
yeah.
second spy is in play. Avo has decided that he wants to try the same. Maybe get onto somewhere. He's getting pipe already, but he gets onto Ramit, and that's the kill that matters. Especially,
oh, the spire's sinking as well.
Ground.
I don't know why. But
Looks like a sinkhole is opened up onto the ground of blue second there, and it's just gonna swallow up the spire into the earth below.
Dude, whenever they stand on the spire, it just keeps on sinking. Yeah, look at that. Whenever they step on it, it just sinks.
Down. What? It's just normal ground now. There's not even a spire anymore. It's just a tiny little outcropping, and that's it. Man. Meanwhile, maybe that's all they needed. Yep,
yeah,
it's disappeared completely. I
want to see it's iceberg theory, right? 90% of it is below ground.
Yeah, it's melting. It's melting into the ground, exactly.
Yeah. Oh, well, the scout duel on the point.
This might be the last for super duper cool dudes. Nope, Chloe gets taken down as well. Orange comes in trying to go for a mark guard, or maybe this point manages to pick up Woolen, but that's all he's gonna get, and that's gonna be the stalemate. A perfect 2-2 balanced match. Wonderful. Holy moly.
That was beautiful. Lots of really good plays, and some wacky spire action as well.
Man.
I don't know what your favorite spire configuration was, but mine was definitely with like a single giant spire in the middle of the point. That's so good.
Yeah, that's I'm telling you, the spire is. We don't get to play Badlands anymore, right? Because it's like it's not been in any league's season rotation for like a couple of years now. Like so, we've really just like missed what the spire really is.
Yeah, we starved for proper spires. We need it as competitive players. And I don't know if they're waiting 1.5 minutes to change that. No, they're not. Okay, cool.
All right.
Because we're not on delay.
Yeah, we gotta go faster. There's no downtime. These guys are gonna have to immediately play Snakewater now, and that's gonna be a whole different story. High skyboxes again, but the choke points aren't as open, so you can block them off even more easily with spires.
That's true. It's if our admin is feeling specifically very, very devilish, he can do things like that. we'll see what he decides to do. All my tier 2 best. Oh no.
Oh, that's just beautiful. I mean, that just happens, right? That's just like average with this game, really. I mean, I've already crashed like 3 times today, and we're only 5.5 hours into this event, so you know, it just seems about right. Really?
Yeah, that's tier 2 for you. I mean, we're also late. You gotta have a weird delay.
Oh yeah, it's always got to be late.
Yeah.
It's just average. It's just a part of it. Oh Jesus! Let me see if there's any donations that are actually worth reading out. That aren't just, you know, spawn a spire on this person, but it looks like most of them are just spawn a spire on this person. Like here, $100 by Just Lavalas earlier in the game. Drop a spire on Strife, CJ, and Chloe Mew. You can get a triple with that. That is true. And that's incredible. Lots of spires were dropped on Strife that game. I'm seeing in these donation messages. Lots of them were directed at Strife. Like pretty much all of them, really. Yeah, one of them was on Ramit there as well at one point. We had we have one that's now queued up that's going to be going on to Orange once this next map loads, I think. Maybe because I don't know if that was already done last game or not, but keep them coming. Keep them coming as the, you know, as the next map of Snakewater is going to go underway. We're going to have these players ready, up, and go as soon as possible because we got to stay on a timer here. Oh yeah. Also, we need to make sure that there's no Source TV delay.
All right.
Which is the fault of our admin, really, so blame Duck.
Yeah, it's always their fault. Always. When in doubt, blame the app. Totally. All right, I'm looking at the logs, and I'm obviously looking at the important stuff. So CJ did not get a full class bingo. He only got 6 classes, which is actually the same as
Ah,
Strife. So not even close there. So he needs to step up his game a lot. And then Strife got 4 market gardeners, and I'm pretty sure they were all incredible. And then
they probably were, yeah, and I think 3 of them were onto a medic. So
yeah,
that's
and yeah,
pretty good.
yeah. So it couldn't be much better. And then also Strife, he had 3 kills on the direct hit, which all happened on the same mid, and he had about 1,000 damage on the weapon, which I'm probably pretty sure has also happened all in the same mid. So he had a real highlight there.
Oh yeah, that's going in the frag video. I'm telling you,
Oh yeah, for
the
sure.
end of BlapBash frag video.
That totally
Like,
happens every year. Yeah.
oh yeah, I mean, obviously that's what we're gonna do. I mean, if you get a cool enough clip, you can totally just highlight it and send it to some sort of clip compilation like Lucky Luke or something. You know, we see it at the end of the month. Who knows? Either
Yeah.
way,
Oh, next year
let's
because they're a bit behind. But
yeah, let's see how Snakewater is gonna go because this is an interesting map.
yeah,
I'm
this is a very open mid, right? So it's in dire need of spires, and there's like a bunch of high ground as well, so you can make that super high ground with extra
yeah,
spires.
even taller ground.
Yeah,
That point, like I just want to see people like walk up a spire, like a stairwell of spires, and then just drop from the skybox and like drop on top of somebody. That's what I want to see. Or just a spire that is in the sky and somebody manages to jump on top of it, a soldier, and see what we do there.
yeah, definitely want to like jetpack pyro up to the top, and then just do another like jump up, and then just try to stomp people because that does extra damage depending on how much fall damage you would have taken. So you want to maximize the fall damage. So I'm pretty sure you can do like 170 damage just by landing on someone's head with
Yeah,
with
it's
that.
possible, yeah. And if you're lucky enough, you can just one-shot the medic with that, which would honestly, I don't think anybody like if somebody plays Jetpack or even Mantret's soldier this game and manages to somehow kill a medic with the stomping, I think that might be like it might turn into one of the most legendary TF2 frags of all time.
Yeah, they're just maximizing the damage. Has anyone ever done that with the weird like high tower like edits where it's just super
Higher
super
tower,
tough?
right?
Yeah, higher
Yeah.
tower. I want to see that. I wonder what the
I think the
kind of damage they
problem
do.
is that in vanilla TF2, or at least with vanilla mechanics, there is a maximum speed that you fall at with in
Yeah,
terms of like, falling speed, right? So that's also because the mantras basically just do triple the amount of fall damage you take to whoever you land on. And the maximum damage you can take is like half your health or something like that. So as a soldier, the maximum you could do is 300 damage, I think, with the mantras. Theoretically,
uh,
if you're at terminal velocity. That being said, if you somehow manage to accelerate yourself downwards more,
yeah, you
you
can do
could
that
do
with
more
rockets.
damage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really good timing to be like at full speed going down and then hit a surface underneath, like hit a roof somewhere that could accelerate you even faster. Yeah, that's a thing.
I want to see some cool stuff here. All right, the teams have readied up. I have pressured them. I have messaged them. Make sure that people are freaking ready to go, because we don't have forever. We don't have all day. So let's see how Snakewater is gonna go. Let's see how our spire layout of the first round is going to look like on mid. It's a teeny tiny one on top of the logs.
Oh, yeah, that's not long for
And
this world. It looks like it's just been spit roasted, right? It's just hanging out there.
yeah,
This is a great
it's like
spire as well, though. It just fits.
like a Saturday roast. As immediately as the mid commences, Strife tries to go for the market garden onto a CJ there. Doesn't quite manage though, and well, he's gonna be out for the count. Orange is gonna try the same, dies as well. Northbomb short as well, wins the top ground, but Ramid finds himself dangerously low, so he's gonna have to try and back out. Versity is also almost dead here. Just barely stays alive as the spire has fallen down onto the point now.
It fell.
It has fallen off of the spit roast. Apparently it wasn't quite good enough. So it is now sitting on the point instead. Acts as a little bit of cover.
Who's the bandit that
quite nice.
stepped on the mini spire and caused it to fall? Bad player. Don't do that.
Well,
Strife's actually gonna.
try
Strife
to
is
shove it down
back.
into a point.
Yeah, he died so fast that he's back into time to win mid.
He's already on to second again as well here and tries to go for the jump. Gets destroyed by JPEG, but CJ did eat a rocket there. So if somebody follows up here, they could very well get onto him and actually do some damage. Yeah, he's on 30 HP. He's gonna have to watch out dangerously. There's a lot of spam coming for him as well. Finally, he picks up the health. Orange gets a Market Garden. The first one of the round onto Woolen. Second one onto BB, actually forcing off Ramed, essentially, who tried to keep his demo alive, but simply could not do it.
The biggest fear Uber I've ever seen out of Ramed. He was just like, oh no, people are dying. I'm so scared. I'm just gonna run away. This University tries his best to salvage it. The sword is actually onto the medic here. Yeah, that's Strife again. Strife has just had one mission in life, which is just
bomb soldier.
Yeah.
Bomb medic.
Bomb. Go. Like, if you're not moving forward with a fast, like, speed jump, you're not playing the game right. That's, like, Strife's mentality.
Exactly. That being said, it looks like super duper cool dudes are actually gaining a little bit of ground here. They're getting into grass, and CJ is again dangerously low, but he somehow manages to be kept alive as Orange is just tearing up the combo of the other team here. And suddenly, oh, there's only 3 people left. Ramed is dangerously low, and he's gonna have to run away, has nobody to heal. Strife gets picked up by JPEG as well. It's only Versity with the Flog. He gets onto JPEG, does a decent chunk of damage.
Ooh, he
jumps Detonator jump into Mort, and just keep him at bay too. Finally gets taken down though. JPEG is gonna go for that kill, and then, well, try to get into last before he realizes that that might be a bit of a bad idea with how many people there are. So he waits for his team. Now they come in. And Navy's there.
They don't wait
for floats more.
They don't wait for it. They're sweating pretty hard, but not that hard. Because they just went in without Uber. But now they've got it.
They're gonna wait for CJ to use it. There you go. They're gonna take that in on the left side. JPEG is gonna try to focus down this heavy Woolen, doing his best job trying to stay alive. Gets Market Garden by Orange. He's now on, I think, 3 Market Gardens in this round, and it's only been 4 minutes. So this man is on a spooning mission. That being said, this last push didn't work. It didn't work somehow. They only took down Woolen on the heavy, and that's all they managed to do. So
yeah, I don't quite understand.
The Irish are out and just recapping their second, basically for free.
Versity must be pretty close to having a Flog as well. Flog is, of course, the scariest weapon in the game. Oh, it's on 57. Okay, we've got a casting essential cheater with us in the production channel, so that's good. So now we know. So there's a bit more work. Ooh, nice shot onto Orange Laser there. It's gonna get taken
quite something. He almost got the meme spoon onto Shork there as well, but Shork denies him with the little air shot, so that ain't gonna happen. Finally, the Irish find their way into this game. This is gonna be the first time they actually managed to move past mid on this map so far. So let's see how they manage to roll it forward here as Ramed is coming up on his Uber. There it is, the Uber comes out onto Strife and onto Versity. Versity also has the Flog ready to go up once this Uber fades, potentially. He's just gonna stick behind, cap the point for now.
Yeah, Soda's gonna jump in with the spoon.
Oh, he gets the rocket onto Shork at least. Versity pops the crits out of fear. He doesn't want to lose them, but unfortunately there's nobody to use them on, so he might as well just die.
Yeah, a bit of a waste there. Oh, he got a bit out of it.
He gets onto Mort. That's good enough. Good enough.
Yeah, very tail end of that crit use. Good enough. He's gonna get the kill. Jamie's gonna come out here. There's actually a demo man behind him. He just realizes now. Luckily for him, he didn't need any random. Oh, he gets saved.
Ooh.
That was an air pipe setup if I ever saw one.
Yeah, that was. Unfortunately, it didn't quite happen, but that's what happens, man.
Yeah, he didn't have any
reload. To tear up these
Strife.
players on the sniper. He's already killed 2, and he's just standing in the window, waiting for somebody to cross into his sight line. CJ's gonna pop the Uber, knowing that he might get shot if he doesn't, and Ramed gets batted down by the atomizer. Versity taken care of as well. That's Shork out of the equation. Strife is still in the window, and it looks like nobody's really aware or any wiser, as Woolen causes a bit of a distraction in the backline as well.
Strife's still in the window.
He's gonna get chased down by JPEG now, and that's not somebody you want chasing you down. Unfortunately,
unless
I think that's gonna spell his doom there.
I always get so scared when I see a medic go in for a melee kill on the sniper. I'm like, yeah, he's gonna get headshot 100%, right?
There's a chance it's gonna happen, and that's the scary part.
Yeah.
Chloe with the counter sniper now.
JPEG's just powering forward. He doesn't care. He just wants blood.
That's just what he does. It's nothing unusual, really. I'm surprised he's not like on 6 dominations yet. Probably because of the ping.
Give it a few minutes, maybe a round or 2.
Well, they're certainly mounting a good push forward here. Shork's going to try to get the meme spin onto CJ. CJ walks away from it, though. He still pops regardless because he goes dangerously low as the power drops on top of his head as well. And they find a couple of kills with it, namely Ramit, which means no heals for the side of the Irish here. BB's trying to set up on last as well. Mort is going to have a word with that, and he's just going to spam onto that point, stand on that shed, be a bit of a distraction as he gets, well, gunned down by people, but he's still alive ultimately, so he's going to be in this fight still. BB taken down as well. The players have to get on the point here. Ramit taken down again. No heals for the Irish. Only 2 players, now 3 again, on the point as the spawners come in. Versity is going to bully these people off the point as best he can as the Pyro, but there's Stride down. Roland as well. It's only Versity and he's in spawn. That's going to be the first round finally going the way of the Super Duper Cool Gamers.
Yeah, the healing output from CJ was just way too much there. Just slowly withering them down. So now we've got presumably another setup here for the Spires. There was a very conservative Spire round. You know, we let them have some fun with some normal stuff, but now looks like Saw Room has been spired off. I don't know. I think that those are the only Spires so far. But that's the normal choke that you go through. It's just been cut off.
And I think it's going to screw up with someone's muscle memory as well. They're going to try to walk back into Saw and just hit a wall. So it's going to be quite something as this mid commences. For now, it's just soldiers trading for soldiers, effectively. Now that's Versity out of the equation as well. But CJ gets taken down, and suddenly the Super Duper Cool Gamers are crumbling down. Chloe Mew, and now only Mort left is going to try to maybe get a bomb onto Ramit here, who just evades him perfectly. And a dominating mid performance by the Irish, only losing their soldiers. Well done as they head into second immediately. Woolen and Ramit already actually heading into last instead. They're going to sit on the tires and just build.
Yeah, that was another Woolen melee kill for the collection as well. I'm actually just looking at the log right now, seeing how many melee kills he got. Let's see, he got 4 pan kills, got 6 Uber Saw kills, and 1 Spicicle kill.
Well, meanwhile, they've Ubered into last, and they're tearing up these players. They managed to kill Chloe, they managed to kill Avo. CJ as well, he's taken care of. And they're already onto the point. Woolen's just going to get some cap time down here as finally the players come to try and take him down. Man, as the Uber is faded, he's only just now dying. The rest of his team comes in as well, though Mort is the only player left alive, and he's going to be taken down as well. That was a very fast round. Yeah,
just murdered on mid and kept on rolling. I will admit I didn't quite see what happened after that because I was checking logs, but I was doing important things. I just want to mention that. Like 11 kills, melee kills for Woolen on the first map. Like that's important information right now.
Yeah. Like 11 kills, that's more than many roamers get in a Prem match. So
yes.
Honestly, that's very impressive. As we have one ginormous Spire taking up the entire midpoint, which means it's probably impossible to even cap. But honestly, I think that just adds to it as we see a bit of a DM
a better game.
Unfold. Yeah. And honestly, I think the team that first gets onto the Spire wins, and in this case, it looks like it might be Irish Wristwatch because, well, they're all on top of the Spire.
Yeah, their side, they can climb their side. This is so unfair. Look at red side. They can't climb the Spire from their side. Oh, it's sinking now, though.
Oh, it is sinking down a little bit, as the cap time can actually be put down a little bit. It looks like BB has found the one corner you can stand on to actually get a bit of cap time. And, well, it looks like they popped crits on the side of CJ there, at least for a moment. JPEG had a little bit of a crit.
Oh my god, the Spire's going to topple. It's actually an incredible comeback from Red to come in here and actually recap it. Oh my god, it's so unstable.
It's a sinkhole. Oh, there's Strife still on the sniper. He gets a cheeky little shot onto Chloe. And it looks like nobody really knows where he is yet. We might just get another shot onto Orange here if Orange isn't careful enough. No, he's going to bomb. He's going to try to at least bully him away. Mort is there as backup as well. Tries to deny these blue players from moving forward, but I think this is just going to spell his doom as he craters. Okay.
Dodges the air shot. That's the important part. Second got recapped. JPEG, of course, move forward along with Abo. Abo's going to die. Let's see if JPEG has better success. He does have a medic on him. Looks like they just took a look at it, but nah, you want none of that. Let's see if we can get back home, but they've got a bit of a perilous journey ahead of them. Oh, they're actually just going to make it. They didn't get cut off. I was so sure they were going to get completely pincered there, but no, actually makes it out.
Good job. They managed to get out and actually keep at least a little bit of their Uber percentage alive. They're still at a massive disadvantage as Ramit is coming up on his own Uber now. They managed to pick up Chloe as well before even pushing into last, so this is going to be pretty crucial for the Super Duper Cool Gamers if they want to hold this last as they lose Orange as well. No energy. The Sentry is still up, but it's almost been taken down. There There it is. There it goes. Avo on the heavy is going to try his best here as well. Adversity jumps in, does not get the spoon onto CJ. Gets taken down as well. Tiny bit of cap time by that, but it's not going to be much. And it looks like, yeah, the Irish just want to back up here, wait for their players, wait for their team, but they've lost their uber advantage.
Yeah, that doesn't usually discourage them, though. Might just decide to keep trying to get people to run behind. This is a scout very far forward compared to the rest of the team. But I think this is our first stalemate. Like, things have calmed down. It's really organized.
A little bit. I can catch a breather for once. Oh
yeah. What am I supposed to panic about now? I don't get it.
Yeah. I don't have to like constantly switch between 5 different POVs just to see what kind of wacky shenanigans they're gonna get up to next. As Woolen kills Orange, who was supposedly, or at least I assumedly, going for a little bit of a sack there. Chloe also in lobby, maybe trying to hold these players off for a while. Obviously, she's gonna have to run away. BB's actually gonna go on the chase into last, realizes immediately that it was a terrible idea, and runs back out as the team of the Irish wristwatch rolls in on the last side here. The Ubers get exchanged, but they have a heavy on last, and nobody walked on the point except for blue players. So that's the second round.
There's beeline for it. Just absolutely ignored everyone on red team. Just moved on in there. Super cool dudes.
Objective is all you need.
Sometimes, yeah. Also, just the fact that they managed to walk a heavy that far in before popping is pretty funny. It's like right next to the point. That's pretty great stuff. I see no spire. Oh, okay, there's a spire down lower there.
Yeah, lower has been blocked off, so Saw and Kitchen are your only escape routes if you wish to leave this mid again. As the mid goes off, kicks off, who's gonna be the first to fall? It looks like it may be Orange. Yes, he's bombed in. Mort gets caught up immediately after as well. No soldiers for the side of the super cool dudes, but they managed to get Ramit, and that is a huge pick here because if they can keep CJ alive, they not only have the heals, but they have a big uber advantage that they can support as well. That being said, CJ is dangerously low, running for his life. Short is on the chase, and Avo is just now there to protect him. Manages to get that, and
CJ actually popped. Okay.
He popped because he didn't expect Avo to actually get that kill, but ultimately, he did live. He did get his uber. BB was stuck in that spire, which is again sinking down into the pit below the point.
I was like, what is BB doing? That's so dumb. Why is he just shaking his mouth? But no, okay, yeah, he was stuck. That makes more sense. There's actually strife behind-ish. Yeah. Oh, he gets CJ. Okay. That's pretty important. That's a good kill.
That's all he needs to do. That's all he needed. He's out again.
I think they can cap. They can cap, but it hasn't been capped yet. I think Avo got stuck because the spire started moving. The spire is slowly sinking again. Versity is in deep. Orange trying to cap. There's like a tiny corner where you can actually cap the point, but that's it. And he's just trying his best to do it.
He might even be stuck. It looks like he might even be stuck inside the spire. Oh no, okay.
He can't cap anymore. He got pushed off. It's funny.
Man.
So point can still not be capped.
BB is actually on the opposite corner, trying to cap as well. It's the corner strats. That's all you have. As Orange goes forward, manages to actually kill Ramit, which is again a super important pick. Ramit is just getting bodied right now. Every single time there's a fight, somebody slips past, manages to kill him, eliminate the heals on his team, leaving his team to just have a rough time here, as they now have to try to fight this mid. I mean, the only reason they haven't lost it is because not only do they have the advantageous side of the spire that they could just walk up, but it also
I think they have to climb the spire and jump on it to make it like fall down. I think that's how it works.
I do wonder if it can just sink all the way into the little pit below the midpoint with like all the water, the snakes in it. I do wonder.
That's why it's called snake water. Obviously it can.
Yeah, because
that's what it was designed for. They actually got it. They actually managed to cap it. So now you don't want to move the spire, obviously. Because now...
Obviously. Now you got to put it on second here. You got to see what happens here. I mean, there's so much shakeup you can do. There's so much flat ground that a spire could have. Or you can just put it on ramp. That's also fine. Yeah, just cut off the defending team's ramp there so they don't really have a chance of getting out at all. They can go into bats, and that's... Well, what they're trying to do is Shork and Stripe are already dead. Woolen manages to pick up Evo before dying himself. The sentry is up to do a tiny bit of damage before getting taken down as well. And that's CJ with a full Uber, trying to take his team in through Shutter. And it's going to be on the Irish to try and protect this point as best they can. With Chloe already putting on so much cap time as well. Shork is the only player on the point. Nobody's even alive. That's going to be the equalizing round, and we still have 14 minutes left.
Yeah, it's actually a really bad map design when there's only that tiny little doorway you can defend second from. That's I guess we all learned something today. That's poor map design, Julian. Get on it again. Oh, The main rollout has been blocked, so you're gonna have
this
to
is
go
gonna
grass.
be it's gonna be interesting. I can't even go window either.
Yeah.
Short jumps into the spire and immediately bonks his head against it. It looks like the entirety of the super duper cool dudes has decided to just go lower anyway, so they're not even gonna be too stunted by it. And BB is rolling out spy to mid. That's the one thing to look out for here. As CJ gets immediately dominated by Woolen, literally dominated by Woolen. And it's just a massacre. I can't even follow what's going on. I think BB got a backstab in there onto God knows who.
Yeah, who knows? There's no way of knowing that. So let's go and see if we can just get a kill against a fully paranoid Pyro. Be pretty impressive.
Well, he's still alive, so he might have a chance to just slip past them here. I mean, even just picking up like one of these respawners might work. Doesn't look
the
like
soldier?
Mort is really doesn't really
The spy's
care.
being snuck up on. The soldier didn't quite.
Oh
Okay,
my
there we go.
He was doing such a good job at blending in. He really was the imposter among us.
Yeah.
Oh no.
How did
This
that
is bad
segment
for
actually
Strife,
work, by the way? I didn't watch it.
It was actually surprisingly fun, and it worked out really well.
Oh, nice.
I was
JPEG,
surprised at how
he's
well it
in.
ran. Oh, he's in, which means it's over already. I mean, it's certainly scary. 2 players down on the defending site. Nobody's on the point yet again. Woolen couldn't get onto the point in time, and JPEG is just too good at dodging. That's gonna make it 3-2 for the super duper cool dudes. Quick round.
Yeah, they just press tab and press forward. It's a good combination. Just see what's going on there, and then you just move forward.
Let's see if we're gonna have another rollout screwed over by a spire. Yeah, kitchen is blocked off. I imagine that would happen. A little tiny corridor remains on mid. This is actually pretty interesting. I want to see how this mid fight goes, because now both teams can walk up on either side. The spires are flipped, so, you know.
Yeah, this is
Looks
great.
like, again, the Irish do a way better job at taking the high ground, though, which is going to lead to them getting the first kill onto Mort. As a bit of spam by Avo, he's trying his absolute best to get these players off the high ground, but it's not going to work all that well. Strive's going to take down JPEG, which is arguably the most important pick he could be getting there. He takes
Oh, the
Chloe as
Pyro's
well.
in. He threw a rocket
Orange
jump.
just got launched in with the reflect jump. Unfortunately, can't get onto anybody, but what a jump.
Yeah, that's
Beautifully done.
worthy of a video on itself. You know, just flying in there. It's always a good time. You'd always be surprised at how far the Pyro flies. Not like a soldier shooting a rocket. It's like 3 times the distance for some reason. The Pyro's very lightweight. It looks like he has a bit of a gut, but it's just all air.
It's all just, you know, it's padding in the suit because it's got to be fireproof. So you got to have like a thick padding in there so it doesn't actually touch the skin at all. It's very, very important. Man, Ramit is really living on the edge there, huh? Just now picking up health. He really was living on the edge for the longest time there. Both medics do have an Uber though, because neither died on mid. So this is going to be an interesting exchange on second here. They can absolutely hold this on the side of red. And they should absolutely try and hold this. As the players actually flank around. Nobody was watching lower.
There's
and,
so
they're
many
on
more.
last. They're on last. Okay. Yeah. Alright. That'll be that then.
Yeah, the chariot just went lower. Double scout medic just in there. Overwhelmed Chloe. Not much Chloe can do there. And then just cap it out. So Iris, wristwatch, make it back 3-3. We've got another game here.
So
Very
even, so close. It's unbelievable. Those are 2 spires in the middle of each team's grassland here. So, again, a bit one-sided because only one team, this time the red team, can really easily walk up that spire potentially. But, you know,
that's what
we'll see
rocket
how
jumps
that
are
goes.
for.
Exactly, that's what you got them for. And we'll see which team does best here. Short does not quite get the crit spoon that he needs to. Strife gets the first headshot onto Chloe though before Short gets taken down to equalize the sides. Orange taken down as well, but he's going to trade for Woolen. And also Ramit taken down means no heals for the Irish here, so BB's going to have to try his best to maybe get onto CJ, who's taken a lot of damage already. And oh, there you go. Crisp pipe to clean up that kill. So that's going to be equalizing things for them here, as JPEG tries to tear up the back line. And it's just going to be a bit of a nuisance for these players. Going to back out to mid, help his team out, and they're going to cap off mid.
Yeah, we've got a spy. Got to try and see if we can get in there, get CG as he comes back. CG should have... Oh, I was going to say an advantage, but... Oh, yeah, he does get an advantage because Ramit is slow, but not something that matters. Yeah. Oh, Spire disappeared. Mid. Are we going to get some Spires on second? Because second is kind of flat, you know?
Dynamic Spire placement. That's what I like to see. Let's see how that's going to go.
Yeah, request. Can we get a Spire on the grass on on second because that is just way too flat for me.
Oh, there you go. There's a tiny
Yay! See, already better.
Blends in with the rocks as well. Beautiful.
Yeah.
As there's a fight going on, and 2 players on Ramit's team have died, as he is also almost approaching death here, trying to run out to last, keep his Uber percentage alive as best he can. And they're gonna have to try and hold this against some very eager cool dudes that definitely very much want to push this, probably immediately, as dry as they can. Mort is gonna be the first to lead the jump in here onto BB. Does not get the kill though, but BB is gonna crater ultimately. Killed up by JPEG, as Mort gets actually arrowed by Ramit of all people. But it doesn't even matter, because nobody walks on the frickin' point to block!
I think they all thought they were on the point, but they just somehow managed to run right outside the point area, and then they just end up just not capping it out. It's kind of crazy. So despite this just being a single score on the point, they actually managed to cap it out. It's going to be 4-3 for the Super Cool dude. And
there's still 8 minutes left, so there's a lot that can happen. Either team can still make a name for themselves and maybe at least take home a map. If they equalize it again, I'm not even gonna be mad because that means that our team balancing was absolutely perfect. But either way, let's see how this is going to go for both of these teams on this mid fight. Nobody has died just yet. Orange walks across point as the Pyro. BB and Short, well, they one of them gets a kill, one of them dies. Unfortunately, it looks like the frags are falling in the favor of the Irish, but the positioning certainly isn't. They're very far out. They're being pressured back and bullied by this Pyro in Orange, who's doing a great job at keeping them at bay. And even Versity up top couldn't really surprise them at all. So the Uber is going to be popped out of
Ramit is so weak post Uber, man. Gonna need a med
responds
kit.
with his own. Yeah, he's gonna have to run. He's already out. He's just decided he's gonna leave Woolen in there to die. And we're just gonna let the cool dudes take that mid. They're doing
Versity
really well.
tells JPEG that he stinks and he's bad. And since it's in chat, it must be true. So there you go.
That's how it works.
That's how that works. They're going to try to cap second, but they're not. Okay, they are being contested quite heavily. CJ is doing his best to surf around.
And Shork with some crisp rockets, though. Doesn't quite get the final one. CJ picks up the pack, but he's still fighting Shork. And unless JPEG is here to try and help him, it might be very
CJ was
dangerous
so
for
busy
both of
fighting.
them.
He was actually winning against Short.
Yeah, he's gonna heal up JPEG here, and that's gonna put a cap on that. But they still have to be a bit careful. Short tries to go for a bit of a skip jump, doesn't get the market going onto Mort, but ultimately decides that he might just try to chase after, get another rocket onto CJ. Lower has been blocked off by a Spire, I've just noticed, so they won't be able to do much there either. And that might just be what stops them, as Avo dies hilariously to Afterburn.
Yeah, CJ just somehow managed to live through all of that. That was kind of crazy. He should have died 3 times, I think. But he just had really good surfs and movement overall. He managed to survive. Stripes on Sniper. See if he can get a pick. They don't have the ad here on blue, but they're pushing anyway. So, and there might be, people on last. This is the thing we've seen.
As per usual. And it's just JPEG and CJ, the combo.
Oh my god, Ramit's not dead. Ramit's not dead. Okay, finally died.
Yes, he's now dead. And, Mort looks like he trades with Shork there effectively. As JPEG gets taken down, though, it's only CJ trying to push last, and he can't do that alone against 3 players. So they're going to be able to hold on to last for the time being. BB picks up Avo as well. And, well, they might even be able to contest second here at least a little bit. Chloe eats a little bit of a rocket. Orange is there to get the spoon onto BB. He's had a bit of a quiet mid-game, but now he's whipping out the spoon again, and he's hitting the ones that he needs to hit as he continues forward on that spoon. Woolen is going to put an end on that, though. Kill him. Chloe's the only player contesting, and she's not going to be able to do much either. That's going to be the Irish finally stabilizing onto their second, and they have 5 minutes, well, less than, try and get back into this and maybe, just maybe, potentially, get themselves another round here. JPEG is going to...
They're just trying to rotate around to go for the back cap. And looks like they've actually succeeded in doing it.
Yeah.
Oh, they got off the point, though. That's super weird. But now they're threatening the back cap. It's super high times cap on the point, so they need to be contested. And maybe actually go down CJ. Just eat some directs. The point is capped, but like JPEG, he can't make it all the way back to last. So this might have been a bit too aggressive here for them. And I'm going to need another cheat feed status update on what the flock status is.
If I look at the stream, it looks like it's almost full, so...
Okay.
That Flog might be ready by the time they head into this next fight. Ooh.
All right,
Let's
just
go.
got there.
Yeah, there you go. You see the particles. He's actually going to pop that as well. Ramen has the Uber ready too, so this might be an Uber.
Oh, he's in. He's
crit
deep.
Flog Pyro. He's onto the combo. Gets Avo. Gets CJ. Everybody else is scrambling, running away. He jumps after them with the detonator. Gets onto Mort as well. He won't get the 4th kill that he's looking for, unfortunately. But there's the big Flog moment we've been waiting for. Versity finally putting down what we've been voicing this entire time. As JPEG tries to go for the back cap, he won't be able to outcap a ×5 on mid though. And look at that. Look at that. They managed to actually move forward. Strife is fighting JPEG in the forward spawn. BB's there as well to back him up. My god. I love how they always have to dedicate at least 2 players just to be on JPEG duty. It's
Yeah, it's just yeah, you can't mess around with that guy. You gotta be safe to make sure that you get this right. Alright.
Let's see how they roll forward. They already capped 2nd as well. They lose Shork here, but that's not going to be too big of a loss considering how much of an Uber advantage they already have. And as Versity tries to build up his Flog again, even though he's not close yet, he can very easily get it in this fight if they Uber in, and he does a little bit of flame damage. There's the heavy on point. That's a perfect farming target for that Flog, as they actually just clear him off the point. The Uber comes in as well. Versity gets flashed as well. There's a lot of players on red, but they're all on the point. Just a single explosive class could make such short work of them right now. BB's in on the soldier. He does get cleaned up as well, though. It's only Strife in right now, and he can't even get the kill he needs to. Short is there for the reinforcement, maybe. But it looks
could
like
do
he
a
won't
lot,
be able to do much. No.
Yeah, people are just so weak. That was very unfortunate for the Irish Wristwatch guys. Just so many players were like 1 shot away from dying, but they just couldn't quite find the damage there. Very unfortunate. We're going to see the recap up 2nd, beginning to go down. Versity might decide to just barrel in there with just 2 scouts. It is just a single scout and a medic forward. And they can definitely get picked off if they're not careful. JPEG, very weak. He's dead now. There's just the Dragon's Fury coming out for the super cool dude. And the heavy, so full EU gimmicks is in effect.
Oh yeah. That being said, they're not really winning this well. I mean, they managed to pick up Ramit, but they're still losing 2nd right now. And they have 3 players down, so if the Irish Wristwatch really want to go in here, they could absolutely try to get onto last. Woolen already tries that. Does a lot of damage to CJ to begin with, so if there's some follow-up here, which it looks like there may very well be.
Oh, Strife gets the medic, though. Just snuck his
there
way in there,
you
and then
go.
now he's on the point.
He's just gonna cap and taunt. Okay. As a Spire gets spawned right on top of him as well.
Just
close it out.
have a Spire, son. You did well.
He equalizes the rounds yet again, and with 1 minute left, there's only a slim chance that either team may take the map home. Yet again. I swear to God, as far as I'm aware, this is not rigged that the teams have to tie every map. That's not the point.
Yeah,
we just happen to be so good at balancing the teams that, you know, this happens.
Yeah. The head of the Department of Balancing Teams properly is getting a raise, that's for sure.
Absolutely. JPEG is going to be the first to actually go down in this mid. More second to follow, but they managed to lose Ramet and Chloe, and Orange Glaze are picking up a couple of frags there as well. The ties of the mid are turning. Avo's the only one left on the super duper cool dudes, but he does have a bit of damage that he could be dealing to BB there. Doesn't quite get it. So ultimately, Irish Wristwatch win the mid with 2 little spires on top. Two little booba spires. And
oh no, they're toppling. They're toppling. Oh no,
no.
how did this happen? Oh
no.
Just being
he's
added.
spawning more of them. There's more of them. One of them is slowly sinking down.
It's getting out of hand.
Light? How are they so lightweight? It's so weird.
Oh, you're right. They're like made of balloons.
It's weird, man. Who knew that those things weren't actually rock solid? That's crazy. I've been lied to my entire life. There it is, the stalemate.
They're like
Yet
actually
again.
bouncy castles.
So this is the best part. The next map is King of the Hill, which means there is no way that these teams will tie again. They cannot physically tie on the last map. It cannot happen, and it will not happen. And I'll be very upset if it somehow does happen.
They'll find a way.
Please, for the love of God, let us play clear cut, and we'll see how that's gonna go. But man, what a matchup! Definitely. Let me take a quick look at logs as well. I want to see how many Market Gardens Orange got throughout that entire match, because I feel like he got a lot.
Was it that many?
He got 4 Market Gardens.
Yeah, that is many. That's fair.
More than literally anybody else. Short got a single one. Actually, he didn't even. He got 130 damage with a Market Garden and a kill out of it, but it's probably like, you know, a butter spoon. So,
Yeah.
damn. Also, Ramit got 5 kills on mid.
It was all
This guy is
melee.
fragging. This
Oh
guy
yeah, it
is
was all
fragging.
crossbow as well. But he's just hitting people. He's probably aiming for his teammates, but missing, and then he's just randomly killing the enemy, right? Probably what's happening
Yeah,
here.
I'm not even going to talk about the fact that JPEG went 42 and 11 and did 400 DPM.
Yeah, who cares? That's not impressive.
That's just to be expected. Yeah, I mean it's just the average game, really. No big deal there.
Yeah, BB
Man.
got 6 classes in class bingo, topping
Alright.
the score for his team.
Looks like 6 is. Yeah, this is not clear cut. Admin. Where's Cough clear cut? This is CP Sunshine. I've been
Oh, they're
lied
finding
to.
a way to tie this.
Don't you dare! Don't you dare change the map to Sunshine, for the love of God. I'll be mighty upset.
At the very least, change it to the Halloween version.
Yeah, if anything. Then there's spell books and stuff.
I think it's
not
only
scripted, I
pumpkins
swear.
and pits.
Actually, yeah, I don't think there is spell books, it's true. Well, we're gonna wait for our server admin to sort out which frickin' map we're supposed to play. Because clearly this isn't the correct one. Unbelievable.
SM next map changed to CP Metalworks. Is it just because it's on an automatic rotation?
Maybe. Maybe that's why. It's strange. Oh, there you go. Hopefully this is the correct map.
We'll play to Lord Gaben that it doesn't crash our server. Or
Oh,
our
it
games.
probably will. There's at least like a 30% chance that somebody's game is gonna crash as we load into Clearcut.
Yeah, like one of
There's
the
like
recent-ish updates definitely added like a plus 15% chance that your game's gonna crash at any moment. Like that's a real thing that's happened.
Which is just weird because this game doesn't even get updated. I mean, we haven't had any significant update to this game in 3 years. So how is that even possible? How did they manage to break stuff when not even updating the game?
It's like they
That's
add
the
a
weirdest
crate
thing.
and then the netcode is fucked. I don't know.
Yeah, somehow.
Yeah, somehow that happens. Woolen say, I've never seen this map before. I'd say that's perfect.
Can we play Badwater? I've never seen this map before. Honestly, based opinion. Oh, yeah, I got kicked.
Client Delta ticks
Probably-
out of order. Oh no.
Probably because of the Source TV delay getting changed again or something like that.
We'll
That's
retry.
probably why. Yeah, I'm just gonna retry.
I'm gonna blame
Looks
the
fine.
admins. They're
Always
using their
blame the
power,
admins.
and this is what happened. Okay, I'm back in. Okay.
All right. Man, donate or else. I love that graphic that Toby whipped up on the stream. That's beautiful. I love that.
Yeah, but we would never guilt people into donating, so we're just threatening them with physical violence. That's
Exactly.
the high ground.
That's how it works.
But seriously,
Okay.
thank you so much for all the donations. It's really
Yeah, obviously. It's absolutely absurd. I mean, I've said it at the start of the stream, but the fact that we've already raised 25 grand before even starting the stream is just an absurd showing. There's so many people that just wanted to donate without even having to see the event yet. And now that we're going into the event, naturally, thank you for everybody who's here and also donates and all that stuff. So, whew, let's see how much more we can go for, right? I said at the start, if we can manage to hit 28 grand for throughout the comp segment, that would be crazy good. And we're already above that. We're way beyond that already, right?
Yeah, well past it.
So if we can hit 29 grand, now that would be crazy. We can get on the last map here. Oh baby. Oh man. That would be quite something. Anyways, as per usual, I'm going to tell my admin to just relay that they should ready up immediately. Even though it's King of the Hill, we only have about 20 minutes left before we have to switch segments. So, we better get this over with quickly, and these gamers better play crazily. Yeah.
Yeah, we are praying for a quick 3-0 roll.
Basically, yeah.
That's what we all want to see, right?
Especially because my water bottle ran out like half an hour ago, and my throat is getting real dry. So,
I mean, this is the time to get one. I can keep the fire going if it is.
I'd rather wait the last 20 minutes. I
Alright,
think I
fair
can
enough.
manage. I'll just chug half a bottle once this is over. Looks like one team has already readied up, so it's only on the other team to do the same. So
Is
let's see
anyone
how that's
actually
gonna go.
going to get the full 9 classes, or at least break the current record of 6 different classes?
I want to see I want to see at least a new record set of 7 classes in one match. At
Yeah.
the very least. That's something I want to see somebody do here. There's several players that are capable. Let's say CJ has obviously shown that he's one of them. BB is another one. I would argue, obviously, both Strife and Woolen are also capable of doing something like that because they're very long-term, very good players that are versatile and they can play anything. So let's see how well they can do that. I would also just add a suggestion for the mere comedic effect. I would love to see JPEG play anything that isn't Scout.
Yeah, that's
Just
true.
because
He's been
I mean, that's
100% Scout.
he's great at it. Don't get me wrong, he's freaking amazing at it. But I would love to see him play literally anything else, just to see how much he relies on the ability to double jump to play this game.
He's actually completely incapable of playing literally anything other than Scout. Like, he just cannot play it. Like, he cannot aim all of a sudden, and he just doesn't know how to rocket jump or
Like on
even...
the class, he's got a HUD that disables all the other classes on the class select screen. He can only select Scout. That's all.
Yeah,
he's
prove
got.
us wrong. There you go, Jetpack. We talked to some trash. But we're going live. It's going to be the final map. Winner takes all, and they get the big prize of. And we will, of course, be cheering for them. Let's see if there's any weird Spire shenanigans. Oh boy, there is. All right, this is just like it's like a levitating Spire on mid.
Yeah, there's just a lot of Spires. Strife is already in behind. He's managed to slip past. Unfortunately, it looks like the enemy team is aware. He's going to get onto Mort, and he does get a few couple rockets, but Versity is going to pick up the kill with the Demo Knight charge across the point, somehow squeezing past the Spires and crates on there. Ultimately, though, they have to still make use of that advantage that they have now. Getting down that medic, they have to actually take some positions here. BB is going to get a nice little snipe onto JPEG, followed up on the second scout of Avo as well. All right, it's only Orange and Chloe, who has just been murdered, left. Orange is on very low health as well. That's going to be, even though they kept the point, that's going to be a pretty decisive victory over this point for the Irish wristwatch.
Yeah, great sniping there from BB. Can you crouch under the Spire, or is that too dangerous? Are you just going to get stuck?
I think on some angles you might be able to, like where it's a little bit lower, yeah, like BB's doing right now, you can walk under it a bit. But I think that's probably the most you can do.
All right.
On that,
so
you can have a hard time.
Oh my God, Versity is in deep.
Oh man, he's giving up what Solo Light couldn't give us because he can't play today. He's doing his best Solo Light impression, and it's working wonderfully for him. As he has died twice.
Yeah, he died immediately.
Kill, but you know, that's how Demo Knight works. That's just how it goes.
Yeah,
anyway, Ramit got forced or something, or they used their Uber. I don't really know what happened. But like now he's dead, so who cares? He kill binded. Maybe he got stuck in a Spire.
Alright, Siege is on Demo Man. I think we saw that one already, but now we're seeing again. Strife is trying his best to get out. He's actually managed to waddle over the Spire. It's like he knows the map with Spires. It's kind of crazy how quickly
he's memorized their locations immediately and just knows where to go. BB gets another nice headshot there to deny somebody pushing the left side, so he's going to take his team in here with him. They have the Pyro as well. They're going to try to bust through this little bit of a forward hold, it looks like.
Oh, Versity's in. They're kind of just ignoring him.
He is lagging a whole lot, though, and unfortunately, he's not going to be able to take down these scouts. But Mort is low, and he's going to actually use his Uber because he's scared of a bombing Strife, who gets taken down now. Oh, Woolen taken down as well, so that Uber is actually working decently well for them. They get onto BB as well, who's taken down, but at least Ramit finds himself in no danger at all. He's going to just build and spawn for the time being.
Shork is in a position where he could actually cause some trouble. Looks like he's just going to run into a soldier instead, so no trouble caused there. Everything's been cleaned up, and currently Red. Is that still the cool dudes? Yeah,
yes,
they haven't switched sides. That's nice. So JPEG's going to get the charge out of Versity, so now he's not going to be as dangerous for a while. Strife is taking the Spire, almost getting stuck, it looks like. Like, I'm pretty afraid that the Spire's just going to start sinking again. But no, just a full wipe. Oh yeah.
Versity is indeed stuck inside the Spire that was spawned inside that building. Yes. Oh my.
That's another melee kill for Woolen. Let's see. He got one melee on the last map. So
Oh, wow. How
Yeah.
low?
So that's
nothing.
only, yeah, he got 11 on the first one and then 1 on the second one. So that's 12. Now up to 13 melee kills for Woolen. Oh, air shot from Strife.
Nice air shot by Strife onto Orange, just juggles him up. Beautiful, beautiful little pickup there. As we still have the Demo Knight in
BB
play
with
as
the
well.
double.
And actually, BB's gonna get the double backstab. The Market Garden from Chloe onto Strife, of all people. It's an absolute mess. Versity now melees.
Oh, what?
Another backstab onto Avo. I don't know what's happening anymore. Is Orange gonna die to the Demo Knight? No. Versity is gonna opt to charge away instead and meet up back with his team, who is now fighting JPEG, who has
Orange
forced
is still in the
the
danger
Uber
zone.
out of Ramit. And yeah, okay.
BB's still going forward.
Oh my god, Versity! He's going in! You got the charge bash onto Chloe and then kills CJ as well. He's still alive. Finally taken out by
my god,
Avo. Who also
Avo.
picks up Woolen right after. The Scout Gaming is in full swing as he gets back to the point here with the rest of his team. They managed to recap this point. Now again, time is ticking in favor of the super duper cool dudes. They pick up Shork as well, who's trying to do a little bit of sniping, a tiny little bit of trolling, just a bit though.
The 300 ping
I think
Scout is like actually on a 5k right now.
Strife is on the direct hit.
Oh, we've seen some successful.
And the buff banner! Okay, interesting combo.
Yeah, that's
Let's
a
see how
combo.
he makes this work. Avo is just absolutely pounding right now. He killed Versity again. BB trying to gun down Chloe. Avo gets finally taken down by Ramit of all people. It's just, that's what we're doing here. That's just how it's going. Strife
BB's
tries to
crouching under
jump
the
in.
spire, trying to get behind.
decides he doesn't want to. Oh. Hey, he manages to.
Yeah, he got it.
It's very inconspicuous, you know? It's
Oh,
just like
that's a
changing
slow-
disguises. Very inconspicuous, yeah. You just see like your soldier change into a scout right in front of you as they're crouched below the spire. No big deal, that's definitely normal. Short gets that shot onto Chloe there to open up this fight a little bit, maybe for his team. They're certainly going to use that Uber onto the point. The counter Uber comes out of Mort as well. Good use by him. He's going to drop Orange, who's on the sidelines, but they managed to pick up Versity. Now CJ dies though, and JPEG is going to have to try to keep his medic alive here as the time ticks down for super duper cool dudes. There's only both scouts though. They're trying to delay this as best they can, but there's so much Captain ready, and JPEG picks up the first. Ramit
There's
and
2
Strife
scouts
have to
right now.
just
One
somehow...
gets 1 shot, 2 shot.
Oh,
Nice.
2. There you go. That's the direct hit, but Chloe is there to pick up Ramit anyway.
Oh, Strife
And
is
if
out
she
of
just
ammo.
gets on the point. Yeah, she just gets on the point. That's all she needs to do. Get a bit of cap time. Strife is actually going to use the buff banner to try and hold this point down even more. Woolen,
I'm pretty
Versity,
sure. Okay,
they're all here.
here's ammo. But he has nothing loaded. But he's just gonna pop it when people get too close. No, you can pop it and then just hold on to it. That's
Probably,
what
yeah, once they're on the point. You might wait for Ramit to come back as well, who's just now spawned, so they've been without heals this entire time. Versity gets stuck below the spire. Oh, there's Strife though with the buff banner. It's not enough. They don't get on the point in time. The cap goes through, and that's the first round going the way of the super duper cool dudes.
Yeah, the abandon not quite enough in time there to get it done. So that's unfortunate.
Why? Okay, so is this just a mind, or are these spires really brightly lit now?
No, yeah, I see that too. I don't know why.
I think it's because they're placed inside, so they're getting the lighting from the indoors.
Oh yeah, it's the lamp inside. I think
Yeah.
you're right.
That's probably why. Anyway, they're very bright and vibrant now. Chloe's gonna get the first kill onto Shork in this mid-fight, but that's not gonna be everything to write home about just yet because, well, there's still 5 players left on the other side, and they're gonna try to make something work. Versity's gonna be next to fall. Chloe finally taken down from her rampage, though. And it looks like Avo is gonna try to go for the combo. Gets taken down by BB, actually, of all people. The sniper is yet again gonna show that he is to be reckoned with here, and Orange is gonna try to chase him down. Manages to get that kill as well. With Strife taking out the equation and Ramit now left alone, that's going to be a decisive victory mid here for the super duper cool dudes. Woolen is trying his best, can't get anybody though.
Versity is still okay. He was thinking about it, but he just decided to charge out instead. Jamie was going to go on the hunt instead. Poor Versity just taunt. I think he tried to maybe do the sword taunt, but he just did the laughing taunt instead. I'm not sure.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. And it's not like a Demo Knight can do much against a scout anyway. When you don't have a charge, you're pretty much just kind of screwed.
Well, let's see how this goes on. Oh, nice opening market guard affected by Orange onto
Oh.
Strife. He falls up onto BB as well. He can't keep getting away with it, yet he does on 100 ping. Somehow that thing is just magical. He keeps getting away with it. Versity taken down as well. It's an absolute massacre. An absolute
CJ's
massacre.
he can stick you up inside the spire. This is kind of disgusting.
Nobody's gonna look there.
Yeah.
See those fucking stickies. That being said, they might just walk on top of the spire and you know, deal with that instead. So Strive is gonna bomb in off the wall there. Gets onto the combo. Nice rocket onto Mort. Mort serves it away though. Second soldier now from above. BB is gonna follow up on that kill. Good trade for Woolen on the other side, so it's still very much favorable for the Irish. They lose Strife as well though. So they're gonna have to keep their medic alive and keep maybe taking some ground here. The health is all very low. There's Ramet though. JPEG just slips past. Manages to pick up that kill. Now he's just wreaking havoc. Versity again tries to charge in and is immediately pincered by JPEG and the rest of the team. So, unfortunate.
Soldiers have taken position on the very top of the spire. That's where you want to hold. Just the highest of high ground.
At 5. That's where you belong.
Yeah. CJ's gonna once again try to stick it out. It's actually a lot smaller choke than normal. BB's gonna try and rest the soldiers out of the spire. Kind of succeeds, but just everyone has gone off of it. So now all of a sudden BB has the high ground, gonna jump in with the spoon. Not quite getting onto the medic just yet. Actually does a lot of damage, but eventually gonna get cleaned up. It's just gonna be Woolen and Ramage left.
And they're still not going to be able to get onto that point. They haven't even put down a single second of their own time yet. And super duper cool dudes are coming up on the last 20 seconds now. So if the Irish want to have any chance at staying in this round, they have to get to that point now. They are coming up on their Uber. Mort has his own as well, though. So it's going to be a hard-fought fight here. Ramit's still not even on his Uber yet, and he might just die to Chloe. Manages to evade her just ever so slightly. Finally gets taken down, though. Mort uses his Uber as well. And BB and Versity are the only ones still fighting in this point. It's going to be very tough for them to try and stay on this point, get some cap time down, especially with JPEG bullying them off. Versity goes for the Hail Mary, can't do it either, and that's going to be the second round.
Yeah, they're just going almost full cookie cutter there. It's just cleaning up. Now it's actually 2-0. I mean, I guess I wished for the quick 3-0. I was kidding. Don't do it. Oh, it's definitely time for JPEG to go on, like, I don't know, something else.
Alright, this is where the reverse sweep happens, and, you know, we see the Irish come back 3 rounds in a row. But, yeah, I'd love to see that JPEG now is on the heavy, a different class for once, as the Irish desperately try to crouch under the spire on the left side, but they can't quite get past it, and I think 2 of them have just gotten stuck. Okay, they've been freed from their prison.
Yeah, running into the enemy.
Oh, Versity charges in again, gets in behind, unfortunately. Meets a heavy, so a heavy is not something you want to face as a Demo Knight, and it looks like it might actually go well for the Irish this time around. CJ is the only one alive. He has managed to somehow slip behind as the Demo Man. As he's gonna
he's going for the jump.
Across the point, and just, yeah, get out of there, probably. Yeah, alright, fair enough.
He tried.
He attempted. There was an effort made, which is all that matters.
Yes. Not about whether you succeed, it's whether or not you tried. JPEG immediately gets punished for being fat and slow.
As soon as he's not on scout, he gets punished immediately. And you're not allowed to play the game anymore, buddy. You're gonna get
he has 44 points. His medic has 28.
Oh my lord. Yeah, I think he's been popping off ever so slightly. Just ever so slightly. But it's gonna be a chance for the Irish now to try and reclaim a little bit of valor here. You know, they've used their Uber, they've cleared out a lot of the team there. It's only Chloe and JPEG left, and one of them has just spawned. He's on there, he's the heavy on the left side, he's putting on a bit of pressure, making sure that people don't peek there. Strife is already trying to hold down the sideline, making sure that heavy doesn't actually get anywhere. He's doing a decent job. There's also a teleporter in play. BB is actually just gonna run in as the medic and die. A horrible, horrible death.
Yeah, that's not what you want to see. At least Oint goes down here as well. Currently, we're going to see the Super Cool who's trying to jump in very aggressively onto the sniper and just push them back. But they didn't really get that much out of their aggression, and now currently it looks like the Mort's going to just get caught in.
Yeah, and he's actually going to be taken down. CJ is going to manage to, well, pick up Shork effectively.
Oh, there's a dispenser in the spire.
Oh. So it's a healing spire. That's quite something. Strive is going to pick up JPEG again. I'm telling you, as soon as that man isn't on scout, something happens, and he's just He just gets destroyed. Strife now has to face CJ in close quarters combat. Unfortunately, BB has a word with it and just gets a quick little dirty saw on him. As they now have opted to put Orange on the heavy instead, who is gonna get mulched by the scouts, and followed up by, well, Chloe dying as well. And Woolen isn't done just yet. He's gonna try to maybe fight JPEG here. No, he decides to go back to his medic instead.
Ooh, the headshot
picks
onto
up
the
Mort
medic.
with a nice shot. Wait, was Evo outside the map? Apparently. Maybe, okay, what I'm thinking what maybe happened is that his teleporter was inside the spire that was spawned, and then maybe it just glitched him under the map.
Yeah, I don't know. He's been reported to Oz Fortress. It's kind of disgusting displays, not tolerated.
Don't know how that happens, but, you know, we just saw Short get an absolutely disgusting meme spoon onto Orange, so, or whoever was on demo there. It's just, man, oh, there's a spire up in window. Okay, nobody's allowed to go through there now, I guess.
Yeah, it's been there for a while, I think.
Oh, Strife, another shot onto Orange yet again. This man has finally unlocked his sniping mojo. He's hitting all the shots that he needs to. He's now getting pressured by JPEG. Is that gonna be enough?
Alright, Evo gets the whirl. Actually takes down Short, but not quite enough as a celebratory spire goes down on mid, as we are not witness to a 3-0.
Man. Not a 3-0. What a surprise. Wow, it's almost like this isn't rigged at all, by the way.
Totally not rigged.
I'm not joking, by the way. I didn't tell these players to do anything. If they're, you know, making this even out of their own volition, then that's their decision. I didn't have any input on that. So, they're being good sports for charity by themselves, which honestly, I'm totally okay with. Because it gives us more time and fun. Avo has died again. I don't know what happened, but I guess he killbound or something. Also, the rest of their team is getting absolutely mulched right now. They're just getting destroyed in this choke point here. Orange is going to try to maybe take a bit of high ground on that roof there, and looks like his team recovers a bit with the heals, but they are down the demo of CJ, so they're going to be lacking a bit of damage, and it's going to be enough for the Irish to bully their way onto the point. Did I just see Orange get that Market Garden off of getting juggled by Shork? Did that just happen? Because I think that just happened.
At least Strife is able to come back immediately and respawn. He's still not dead, but he's on a 2-kill streak. He just needs to take down his demo as CJ gets the medic kill. Really important there. Didn't quite get saved by Mort, but because Mort couldn't get to him. But hey, it's pretty good. We were 2 scouts though, just cleaning house at the moment. The Ramad scout is in full effect. We've got another Versity gimmick class coming up here. This time in Flog. It's pretty close. Oh, not close, but like at least got a bunch of really nice damage onto it.
Oh yeah, I mean, he's gonna be able to build it up pretty quickly. There's a lot of points where players just bunch themselves up. We actually have Chloe coming out on the counter sniper now, taking down Shork on the roof there, opening up a bit of ground. CJ gets taken down. Chloe's still laying down, well, maybe a little bit of sightline damage. I think there was a bit of a shot onto BB there for a second. So, there's certainly an opportunity. That being said, she gets taken down, Orange is also dead, and Ramad is just rolling forward. There's his medic as well to try and keep him alive.
Just running around the crates, and it's working. That's great.
It's working really well. You know what? He stayed alive. He's managed to evade Ramad that entire time, so it worked out perfectly fine. JPEG is back on the scout. Versity has his crit Flog ready. He uses it as well.
Boy.
Orange jumps in behind, trying to get onto BB, who, well, is now going to be dead. But Strife gets a shot onto Mort in the meantime, so all is fine and dandy. He gets onto CJ, that's all that matters. Oh, man.
Lots of scrappy action.
Avo has finally decided that he has 300 ping and should just let an aimbot do the aiming for him instead of trying to hit things on 300 ping. Honestly, very, very good opinion there. To just use the mini sentry and ruin everybody's life.
Yeah, that's fair. That's a fair decision that he's made. It's a very aggressive sentry. It's so far forward. It's actually not dead yet.
I mean, it's a mini at the end of the day, so even if it gets taken down, you can just, you know, poop out another one. It's no big deal. Those things are quite cheap. So it's not like he has to worry about it getting destroyed all too much. And as his team now controls the point, and the super duper cool dudes have to really take down that point time. They want to hold on to that for as long as they can.
Double direct hit is in effect, by the way.
Oh man, both Strife and Versity on the DH. Neither of them can hit Orange there though. It's gonna come down to the shotgun. Rama gets sniped down by Chloe. Unfortunately, that's not the target she was definitely looking for, though. And now with the double DH, Wollen coming in as well to do a bit of harassment onto the sniper.
BB got the Uber Soul onto
Oh.
JPEG, so he now has the Uber. He actually has a small advantage. They might just pop. No. Alright, they decide just to...
It's equalized. They managed to pick up the point again. So here comes the Uber out of Mort. He doesn't really have anybody to use it on, so he's gonna keep it on the Engineer instead. Maybe flash. Just a little bit of flashing on CJ there, but the Uber is slightly better out of BB, and they're gonna be able to get back out. They picked up Avo as well in the meantime, but the cap time is now coming in favor of the Super Duper Cool Dudes because there's not much denial happening overall. Versity is trying to get on a bit of spamming there with Strife as well. Lots of direct hit damage, and he actually manages to take down CJ as JPEG dances around on the roof. Backs out again. We have just a back and forth on this point. The cap didn't go through for the Super Duper Cool Dudes though, so it might very well be another round converted for the Irish as Wollen gets the melee kill onto Mort. That's the only thing that matters.
Yeah.
That's the melee kill onto Mort.
We are counting those. It's one of the main things we are paying attention to. Kind of demo man duels, Short versus CJ. They've both done 0 damage. Come on, Short, at least get a pan.
Both of them end up dying to the rest of the team, probably. I mean, Short might just... No, okay, he gets...
Yeah, they just did 0 damage to each other and everyone else. It's good stuff.
Man. Well, it looks like Super Duper Cool Dudes hang in for a little bit longer as the overtime is underway. They have control of the point now. They have the mini sentry in a very crucial position, actually very aggressively fall forward. A single direct hit rocket will take care of it. Also, there's a double sniper on the blue side, so you know what? I think everything's gone balls to the wall now. Let's see how Shork and Strife try to approach this double sniper play. They won't expect 2 of them, surely. They can just get 2 body shots.
I see a really nice dispenser for red right now. That's so nice.
It is, yeah.
I think that's a level 3. Yeah.
It is, actually, yeah. That's going to keep them alive for nice and long as well.
Double medics.
That being said, oh, well, looks like it's not going well for the Irish right now. They've lost 3 of their players and only have a medic. Never mind, only have 2 snipers
JPEG.
left.
Oh, wow.
Strife manages to hit the crucial shot there, keeping Shork in the game. Now it's on how both of these guys going to snipe.
JPEG was hunting down a sniper, and then the second sniper just shot him. That's great.
It is what it is.
That's how you get him.
That's life.
Make him chase the wrong sniper. Virgie's actually going to get a nice kill.
You know? It's the distraction play. It always works. Yeah, it looks like Shork has opted to go back onto Soldier instead. The double sniper, I guess, doesn't quite work out. So
it is like a bad sniper map with a bunch of random spires on it to break.
That is very true. Yes, you break up your sight lines with that as well. It's not very easy. There's like one just floating on top. Yeah, there's like a couple on top of like the water towers here. In case you haven't seen those yet. They're just chilling up there, and it looks like Mort used his Uber as they managed to kill BB. So again, they're gonna hang on to this point for a little bit longer. Versity tries to lay down a bit of damage. Wollen is the only blue player here on the point. He's gonna have to face off against 2 scouts, and neither of them die. So it looks like Super Duper Cool Dudes might just take this home unless there's gonna be enough people to try and contest the point in time. It's certainly gonna be tough, especially with the Spire in the way. Shork is gonna try his absolute best. He doesn't even get close in time. And that's gonna close it out. The Super Duper Cool Dudes take home clear cut as well and win the map.
Yeah, congratulations. You can just message Sony to collect your grand prize.
Which is being re-invited to the next event. Everybody on the losing team will never... No, that's just... I'm kidding. I'm kidding!
Yeah, those guys are banned from everything. How dare they lose?
They shall never be invited to an event ever again.
It seems harsh, but that's the nature of competitive TF2.
And the beautiful thing is, we actually
you either sink or you swim.
Right on time, just perfectly, right on time. So, you know, we can just go into a little break,